One may think it's difficult to overfill a TARDIS cup because you'd assume it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. False. Hoi hoi everybody, today is Saturday, and before I go anywhere with this video, I'd just like to say that I want to start doing something where I'm dedicating videos because I don't know if I'm going to be doing a constant weekly schedule, but I do want to talk about the people who have influenced me since the last video to now. So this video I dedicate to my friend Chris Pelak. Chris, you have been there for me through a lot of hard times, and it's crazy to think that we've only known each other since about, I don't know, grade 11 or something around there, but I feel like we've known each other forever. You're one of my closest friends, you are my best friend, and I thank you for everything you've done for me, all the advice you've given me, all the history lessons you've given me, and Chris, I just hope that our relationship keeps building over the years. So today is March 8th, which means on Wednesday last week was Ash Wednesday. What Ash Wednesday is, it's the start of Lent, and Lent is a season in time where followers of Lent, who are usually Christians, but they don't have to be, they give up something important to them for 40 days so they can live without it. The traditional reason is so you can find yourself closer to God. Give up something for yourself in a search to get closer to God. First, I'd like to combat the issue of giving up, because for Lent you give something up. But I want to talk about giving up in the sense of, this is hard, I want to give up. As I said in my last video, this video is for motivation for me and you, and I've noticed that as I've started back on this trek towards healthiness, it's become harder and harder to keep myself motivated. So I wanted to give a message to the people who are giving up. Don't. Sometimes life is hard. If you feel like giving up, that means you're a human. So congratulations, welcome to Earth. We like to give up on things. But why are you giving up? Do you feel like it's not working for you? Are you feeling like you can't do it? Because let me tell you guys something. You can do it. You have the power within you. I don't care what you believe in, who you believe in, who you don't believe in. You have the power to do something once you're in a community. And if you're watching this video, you're part of a community. I know I always go on about how important YouTube is, especially in weight loss, because it keeps you as a community. This is a community. If you feel like giving up, reach out to someone. Reach out to me. Reach out to your favorite YouTube person. Reach out to your parents. Reach out to your friends. Keep yourself motivated by keeping other people motivated. Don't be afraid of the hard stuff. The hard stuff's there for a reason. If it was easy, everyone could do it. The fact that you've done the first steps of just like saying you want to change your life, that's a huge thing. So many people are too stubborn to change their life. You're stronger than a lot of people if you have started down on this trek. Stay the course. Do what you're doing, man, because you're doing it fine. If you feel like you need to maybe change something up, then change something up. If you feel like something's damaging you, then stop doing the thing that damages you. It's common sense. If you think that you're failing, you probably have a reason why you think you're failing. And if you consult that reason, and you think it's holding you back, change it. So back to the topic of Lent, which I was technically on, but now I'm on it more because it's actual Lent, not just giving up. What I've given up for Lent is soda. And I don't usually call it soda, but I know I have a lot of American viewers, so I would just call it pop. You guys call it soda. I don't know why. It's like pop. It makes the pop sound. It goes... It makes... The other thing I've given up on, which is also for health, it's not really given up on, it's more like adding something, but it's sort of like giving up. I've given up my, my old sleep schedule. Because what my old sleep schedule was going to sleep at like 4 in the morning and waking up at 2 in the afternoon. I've started into a schedule where I'm going to bed at 11, falling asleep by midnight, waking up at 9. And I feel a little bit groggy at the moment. I know that's going to change, but when I wake up at 9, I'm noticing that I'm getting work done. Last week I talked about how I was feeling a bit down on myself, which I was because I kind of deserved to. I hadn't been eating well at all. I hadn't been doing any physical activity, and I've just been living like crap. This week I decided to switch it up. And so I've started to, cut back on what I'm eating and cut back on the amount I'm eating. And at first, I go through that typical phase that I went through a year and a half ago of just like, I'm so hungry all the time. But then it just gets to the point where it's just, I'm pretty full right now and I don't need any more. I've had enough. I love that feeling. I hated the feeling of just like, I've eaten so much and I'm still not full. Because I start to think like, do I have the ability to feel full? Is that why I'm like the way I am? And it's just the most horrible, like, self-loathing feeling in the world. But once you like start to, limit your portions, you start to get to the point where you can recognize that, this is enough. I don't need any more. I'm feeling pretty good right now. And then you feel pretty good throughout the rest of the day, and then you feel pretty good throughout the rest of the week. And then after a while, you're sort of feeling pretty good every day. So that's how I feel this week. I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm already slimming down a bit. Like, I know you still can't see me waist down. but I'm wearing pajama pants, so that's fine. So what I plan to do this week is just stay on the same course that I've been going on. I want to, keep with the low portions. I mean, I have a hugely packed week of writing an essay. I know that stress is a huge factor in weight gain because usually once you have a whole bunch of other stuff, the lifestyle of dieting and working out just sort of falls by the wayside. So that's what I'm going to be working for this week, is just remembering that even though there is stress, self comes first. I need to put myself before the stress of school, so I'm really needing to work on just telling myself, just like, Ted, you don't need to eat right now, or Ted, you need to eat healthy right now, or Ted, put down the freaking chips, Ted. You're editing. You don't need to eat chips. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks so much for, subscribing, liking, doing all the stuff that every YouTuber tells you to do. If you tell your friends, great. If you don't tell your friends, great. You're watching. That's what matters. I'll see you next week.